Oregon's new distracted driving law went into effect on October 1st, 2017, placing the state at the head of the pack in strict prohibitions on using electronic devices that require holding or touching. The new law comes with steeper fines, stricter rules, and even possible jail time for repeat offenders. Glowstone Trucking Solutions has prepared this brief presentation to help you understand how the new law will affect you and the other professional truck drivers who travel through the Beaver State. The new law was meant to close a loophole that goes back to a 2015 court ruling. When the original law was enacted, it applied to communication on electronic devices. Technically, you could play games on your cell phone as long as you weren't actually talking to someone on the device. The new law replaces the term mobile communication device with mobile electronic device and bans text messaging, talking on the phone, watching, navigating, using the internet, and writing emails while driving or stopped at a stoplight or sign. The language differs from what we've seen from other state laws on distracted driving by adding the words while stopped at a stoplight or sign. In other words, it is now illegal in Oregon to use your cell phone or any other electronic device even when you are not technically driving but stopped in traffic as well. This does not include when parked safely at the side of the road, in a designated parking spot, or a utility truck in a roadway parked to do maintenance work. CB-type radios and hands-free devices are not included in this prohibition for individuals 18 years of age or older. There's also an exemption when providing or summoning medical help and no one else is available to make the call. Does the new law prohibit using your smartphone for navigation? Not necessarily, but you must be able to use them while, for the most part, keeping both hands on the wheel. You may touch the device once, for example, or to end navigation prompts once you've found your way. But if you need to type in an address or an intersection, you'll have to pull over and park. The rule of thumb to remember is, if using your electronic device requires you to take your hand from the steering wheel, it's probably illegal to use in this state. This includes using the device while stopped in traffic. The sponsors of Oregon's new law intended to make the punishments for distracted driving equivalent to the sentences for DUI. Under the previous law, the presumptive fine was $160 with no escalation for repeated offenders. But as of October 1st, 2017, a first offense comes with a fine of $260 that could go as high as $1,000. A second offense, or a first offense that contributes to a crash, comes with a fine between $435 and $2,500. And a third offense within 10 years could be a misdemeanor with a minimum fine of $2,000 and possibly a 6-month jail sentence. Starting on January 1st, 2018, the court may suspend the fine for first-time offenders if the driver completes an approved distracted driving avoidance course within 4 months. Although the fine would be suspended, the violation would still remain on the offender's driving record. Distracted driving is driving while doing another activity that takes your attention away from driving. In Oregon, on average, more than 11 people die in distracted driving crashes each year, and over 2,800 are injured, according to the Oregon Department of Transportation. No other profession understands how prevalent distracted driving is on our nation's highways than truck drivers. Every day, perched high in their cabs, drivers witness countless examples of motorists talking on cell phones, applying makeup, reaching around in the vehicle, or reading newspapers, business papers, or maps, or attending to their children in a car. The fact is, other drivers, especially non-professionals, are more likely to be the cause of distracted driver hazard than you are. Distractions are going to be all around you every day. Just make sure to be constantly on guard to make sure that you're not the distracted one. States are taking distracted driving very seriously, and we expect other states to follow Oregon's lead in prohibiting the use of electronic devices while in transit. Thank you very much for listening.